Well, this is going to be video, I guess, number 3. The first one was my story of getting here, pulling wrench on this lovely vehicle I'm sitting in. The second one was gold panning on the North Saskatchewan River, which I was quite pleased with. And on this one, I'm going metal detecting. So I found this. And it's an old house that got arsoned last fall. And I went and talked to the property owners, which you should always do. I highly recommend it. You just don't want to go willy-nilly into somebody's land and start metal detecting. And nice people. Oh, great. What is a nice experience. So, of course, obviously I'm sitting here, so they gave me permission to come metal detect here. They also gave me a heads up that there's 2 wells here to be watchful of. It's windy outside, so that's the reason why I'm doing my intro inside the vehicle, because I'm pretty sure anything I'm trying to say outside of this vehicle is going to be garbled. So, I'm going to gear up, I'm going to go metal detecting, and whatever happens, well, we'll see what happens. The homeowner was also very pleased that I was coming out here to metal detect, because they want to let their cows roam through here, but they're worried about metal objects and their cows' hooves. So, win, 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 win. So hopefully we get some coins or some goodies or, something. I'm really looking forward to it. It's a pretty interesting old building. I could say, maybe late 1800s, early 1900s. It's very old. So if there's any coins or jewelry here, I might get something that's over 100 years old, which would be really cool. Something I'm so not used to. In Mackenzie, like, the town is not even 75 years old, right? And that's so you'll never find anything super old. And I highly recommend, always get that permission from the landowner. That's a big one. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of this vehicle. I'm gonna turn this camera off. I'm gonna gear up, and hopefully next time you guys see me, it'll be really windy, and I'll be trying to explain to you what I just found. Yeah, or walking around, hopefully it's not too windy, which never really happens where I'm sitting here. So, alright, I'm procrastinating when I should be out metal detecting. So, see you in a little bit. Bye. My first signal, it's a little on the deep side. Alright, metal detector's working, the pinpointer. Not getting anything on this guy yet, so it's down there a heck of a good little ways. You get this guy out, and it's jumping across all sides, so there's something in there. It's just where. And this ground is so darn hard. I figured I'd just come out here with my little pry bar. I had to go back and grab the pickaxe. I had to get reinforcements. Oh, I see something. Oh, it's a rock. Alright, let's move this away. Still nothing with the pinpointer. Oh, what is that? Where'd it go? Come to Papa. Yeah, it's in there somewhere. So this is the joy of metal detecting. It's a lot of monkeying around in hopes that you find something. 90% of the time, it's usually garbage. But being where I'm at, this beautiful old building that was here, which is no longer, which is a real downer. I can't believe people would do that. What a way to go with this poor building. Oh, all right, I'm getting a hit of something. A nail. Oops, where'd it go? No, that's not it. Or was it? No. But yeah, it was a nail. I nailed it. I can't even find it with a pinpointer. But let's go back over the hole and see if there's anything else in here. Yeah, it's still saying there's yummies. Alright, let's get that out of the way. I should probably just turn this camera off because this is going to be really boring. Alright, until I actually find something, I'm going to turn this off. See you in a little bit, guys. Bye. Holy moly, a hole! I think you're going to dig this one. Hopefully it's not one of those nails, because all I've been getting. Nails and scrap metal and all sorts of different things. Not very deep in there by the feel of it. Oh, this ground's almost easy to dig. Let's get a couple holes in here. See if we can find something with the pinpointer. One thing I'm really impressed with is the amount of earthworms. So we're getting close to something. What it is, I'm not sure. Probably an old car. There's been a few of those in this trip so far. Oh, this stuff's nice to dig. Alright, let's get that pinpointer in there, see if we can feel anything. So it's saying she's a good ways in there. Trying to bust out the old shovel. Might get lucky. Oh. I think whatever it is, I just got to it. You can hear it on the plastic. And it's not little. Is it a rock? No. Oh, it's still down in there somewhere. Yeah, I haven't found one thing yet that I thought was cool. Just nails and old things. Alrighty. I'm almost on top of it, whatever the heck it is. There. There's nothing in the... Okay, I'm just gonna put this up and see what we got in here. Whoa! Geez. You guys alright in there? I'm sorry about that. Nails. More nails. These guys, they're gonna be picking these things out of the cow's hooves for forever. Well, let's see if we can find another nail in here. Pretty sure that's all I'm going to find. That's all I have found. Lots of nails. Probably going to find a tin can full of nails. I still can't see a darn thing in the hole. Says it's close. Oh, yeah. Chunk of metal. I'm probably just unearthing a whole old fence. So, wherever it is, oh, getting closer to there. Oh yeah, nice big flat round piece of metal of some kind. I'm right on it now. Almost feels like a soup can lid. Fairly large. Can't even be a chunk of sheet metal roof. I'm gonna get my pickaxe underneath of that. I'm gonna pop it out of there. That's what we got. It almost looks like a part of an old chimney cap. You can see where there's 3 spot welds on it. All that for that. No more signal in there. So, time to turn off that. Great. So this trip so far, it's been, this is the closest thing to a coin I found. At least it's round and kind of shaped like a coin. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff in this whole place. I'm going to see if I can hang this up in a tree of some kind, and I'm going to fill in this hole. Now, when it comes to metal detecting, guys, always remember to fill in your holes. That's pretty important. See if I can get to the old homestead. Not too bad. Alright, let's fill this hole in and then pack her down. That's always important, to fill in your holes. You don't want to leave nothing behind. Alright, well, off to the next target. I don't know where I'm going, but hopefully it's something exciting, because this is so anticlimactic. It's kind of boring. I always say, you know, about 95% of the things you find are garbage. So far, it's been 100% of the things I found have been garbage. Nails and tin and big metal things of all sorts of descriptions. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna turn this camera off, and I'm gonna keep on the trucking. I just wanted you guys to see a target from beginning to end, and it was a downer. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go over this way. Well, this last hole is a little bit more interesting. Appears I'm getting to a bit of a rubbish pile. Some tin, broken bricks, glass, some porcelain. Looks like lots of a sardine can, chunk of brick there. Lots of little pieces of tin. One thing you got to watch out for, guys, is a good old-fashioned broken glass. You don't want to just, you know, we got ourselves a nice broken bolt or some darn thing. It's so old it's hard to tell. I think you can see threads on this end here, so that's telling me it's a bolt. So I'm pretty sure this is a rubbish pile of some kind. So I'm going to throw most of that stuff in there and cap her back over with the dirt. So far, I haven't found anything of any real value. The coolest thing would have been that white piece of porcelain so far. It's not metal. Yeah, I found it with a metal detector. It didn't ding, obviously, but you know, you dig a hole and you pull stuff up, and also when you find that glass, you need to see the glass, go to the shovel. Quit using your hand. I shouldn't even be using my hand. You lacerate my hand. That's not a good thing. So I'm going to put this camera away and clean up my metal detector before I stick it in my back pocket. And we'll see how she goes. Nice afternoon, that's for darn tootin' sure. I'm kind of enjoying it. nice out here. It's a little windy, so I imagine the audio is going to be brutal, but that's the way she goes. Yep. Well, you see the old truck back over yonder there in its glory, looking beautiful. Well, I'm going to put you guys away, and if I find something cool, I'll turn you back on. Till then. I got another target, and it's totally on this. So, I'm going to dig it. I'm just too darn curious. Hopefully we're out of the rubbish pile and into something good. Alright, time to get busy. Today's too deep. There's a bonus. I like this spot right in there. Alright. Put the metal detector away. Grab the pinpointer. See if we get a signal on that. Oh. Whatever it is not very far away. And I'm thinking it's 10. Oh yeah, there we go. Yep. Yibbity, that's all, folks. Looks like something. I'm not exactly sure. Throw it near the base of this tree. Well, sounds like the property owners over yonder there. And they'd put a saddle on their horse to come over and check things out. They'll be happy to know I found the garbage dump. Well, after a lot of digging, probably about good 2 or 3 hours worth, lots of nails, lots of broken glass, so it's important to use a shovel. Nothing of any tangible value, not a coin, not a ring, not a thing. Lots of nails. Property owner's a real cool guy. That's him taking off right now. He gave me open invitation to come back here anytime metal detect, so I'm probably going to take him up on it, and this might be just maybe part 1 in a series of trying to find something at this place. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.